Hello, so this is legal and ethical issues. The goal is to define 6 core principles, explain the ethical decision-making process. So define 6 core counseling skills. So listening, empathy, genuineness, unconditional positive regard, concreteness, open questions. Detail what each skill would look like and potentially sound like when demonstrated in your video. Code of ethics. Most professions have a code. In addition, you will need to be aware of the code of ethics that your licensed supervisor follows because you are working under their license. This code, which you read about in week 1, guides your professional practice and it sets minimal standard of conduct. Do you want to do the minimum or be better? Core principles tend to be universal. So autonomy, one's ability to choose their own directions. Non-maleficent, avoiding harm. Beneficent, do good. Justice, foster fairness and equality. Fidelity, true to your word, trustworthy. Veracity, truthfulness and honesty related to honor and integrity. Can you think of moments when there will be conflict? Does a person have a right to end their life? For example, so professional standards, NASWs are slightly different in headings than ACA. So SW, ethical responsibility to clients, SW, ethical responsible to colleagues, SW, ethical responsible to practice setting, SW, ethical responsible to professionals, SW, ethical responsible to SW profession, SW, ethical responsibilities to broader society. So ethical decision making. There are several models. It is important to select one and use it. So model, determine that there is an ethical issue and clearly identify it. Identify those likely to be affected by this decision. Consult available guidelines, laws, rules, and policies. Consider as fully as you can all of the different sources and types of influences on your decision. Evaluate the rights, responsibilities, vulnerabilities of all affected persons. Identify all viable courses of actions, including benefits and risk and pros and cons. Consult a trusted colleague, being totally honest and open. Consider a panel of peers, license board, or an agency disciplinary team would say. Generate possible alternative decisions. Consider the consequences of making each decision. Make the decision and document the whole process. Implement the decision. Monitor, evaluate, and continue to document. The largest ethical issue is professional personal boundaries. Think about how you will address such issues. Children going to school together, friends of a friend, meeting at a grocery store, or religious event. Confidentiality and privileged communication. Remember that confidentiality belongs to the client or a person telling you the story. Why does the recipient need to know that an individual is getting a divorce? This is privileged communication. Social media, nightmare, slowly being defined. Be careful. How are you going to stay focused on these principles? So that's it for this video. Just some questions to think about regarding the ethics around social work.